Building your first base in Deadside can be intimidating, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In this guide, I'll walk you through how to build a simple starter base step by step. This base will give you a safe place to stash your loot and start thriving on your server. For this guide, I've chosen a location close to a fast travel point, a trader, and plenty of basic resources. It's a great spot to get your base up and running quickly. Keep in mind though that this is just a starter base. If you're on a PvP server where raids are allowed, there's a good chance it could get raided. However, on a PvE server or non-raid server, this base will work as a solid foundation. If you'd like me to make a video about the best base locations or base designs to help resist raids, let me know. Drop a comment with your favorite base location and like this video so I can make it happen. Now, let's get started. Let's start building your base. The first thing you'll need is a knife, so make sure you've got one equipped. Approach a tree or a bush and use your knife to harvest branches. You'll need between 5 and 10 branches for each module of your base, so grab a decent amount to start. Once you've collected enough branches, craft a hammer. The hammer is essential for building your base. Next, it's time to lay down the foundation. For this base, I'll place 4 foundation blocks to create the main structure and add 2 more blocks for a small garage. Keep your base layout simple for now, this is just a starter base. After placing the foundations, it's time to add walls. Decide where you want your door and windows to go, and place the corresponding wall modules. Make sure the arrows face the outside of your base. This determines which side is stronger. For the garage, we'll add walls on all sides and a gate around the back. This space will come in handy for storing a vehicle later. Finally, cap off the structure by adding roof using the deck module. Once your walls, doors, and roof are in place, your starter base is ready. Now that you have your windows and doors, make sure to secure them all with code locks. Now that we have a solid structure, let's make it functional by setting up the interior. The most important module to build first is the storage module. This is the core of your base. It activates your base's protection and prevents other players from building too close to your base. Since this base is made of branches, you'll need to feed the storage module branches to maintain it. For example, the upkeep cost is 13 branches per 24 hours. So a stack of 117 branches gives you about 8 days of protection. Make sure to keep an eye on this upkeep to avoid losing your base. With the storage module set, your base is officially protected. From here, you're free to explore crafting options and expand as you gather more materials. But let's take it a step further and set up some essential furniture. First up is a generator. This powers several critical tools including the wood planer, which will help you upgrade your base. The generator requires fuel, so make sure to keep a stockpile at your base. Once the generator is set, craft the wood planer. This tool converts logs into planks, which are vital for upgrading your base and crafting advanced items like the metal planer. Planks will also allow you to build wooden shelving, making your storage more organized and accessible. Next, let's craft the metal planer. To do this, you'll need 10 scrap metal, 10 planks, and 10 spare parts. Once built, the metal planer turns metal items into scrap metal, which is crucial for crafting and upgrades. Now that your crafting tools are in place, let's focus on utilities. A water collector is a game changer for long-term survival. To build one, you'll need 10 logs, 4 polyethylene, and 4 nails. Place it indoors or outdoors, don't worry, it works anywhere. After an in-game day or two, you'll have a fresh supply of water right at your base. If you plan on keeping a vehicle, you'll need a mechanic's workbench. Without this, your vehicle will despawn. Add spark plugs and machine oil to the workbench to protect your vehicle, and top them up regularly for longer protection, just like you do with the storage module for your base. Finally, let's build a workbench. This costs 10 scrap metal, 10 planks, and 10 nails. The workbench is essential for disassembling, repairing, and even painting your weapons, clothing, and armor. Once your base is fully set up, you can start upgrading its materials. Begin by upgrading the foundation, walls, doors, and windows to make them harder to break. You'll need planks for the first upgrade, and after that, your upkeep cost will include both branches and planks. When you're ready, you can upgrade the metal base for maximum durability. Keep in mind that maintaining a metal base will require metal sheets, planks, and branches. To finish off your base, craft some light fixtures to brighten up at night. Each light requires 1 scrap metal, 1 light bulb, and 1 wire. Don't forget to power them using your generator. Now, take a step back and admire your work. This base has everything you need to thrive as a Deadside beginner. And hey, if it gets raided, at least the attackers will be impressed with your setup. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Deadside content from me, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Stay safe out there.